Hi Vikings, here's Lucas. It's October 19th, another Monday. Hope you had a nice weekend. We only have 4 weeks to go until the end of trimester 1. Today, we got our first wave of crazy hairstyle based on Adele. I promise you'll love it. Also, Luca and Hillary is going to bring up a new selfie topic for this week, so stay tuned on that. And finally, today is the 7th grade student trivia night. Look for more information from Francesca about that. And let's start on Sean with the advisory challenge.
Hi Crocker, we have some more advisory photos for you today. Enjoy.
Those crazy hair selfies were awesome. Here they are. This week's Selfie of the Week theme will be a little bit different. Stay tuned. Hillary and Luca will tell you more.
We're getting ready for Halloween, and the yearbook committee is collecting photos of teachers, staff, and students showing their Halloween spirit. So this week, we need you to send in your picture in your Halloween costume. Mr. Hager will send out a form for you to upload your pictures. Please send 2 pictures, a headshot, and a full body photo by November 1st to be entered into a raffle drawing. An Amazon gift card will be given to 3 raffle winners. Remember to send in your costume pictures, and good luck.
Hey Crocker, I'm Luca, and here's the Green Team news for this week.
Good morning, Crocker. We have had a great first couple of Green Team meetings. Last week we made some really cool hummingbird feeders, and this week we are going to be sharing some cool vegetarian recipes. So if you have a really yummy vegetarian recipe, then please come to our Green Team meeting this week. I'll see you there, Crocker.
What's up, Crocker? I'm Tyler, and I'm here today with Ellen Kim, who is a former Crocker student and who did HTV and now is a 10th grade at San Mateo High, and she is organizing a discussion panel series on climate change. So today, my first question for you is what inspired you to start all of this and get involved with the climate change and the effect on it and everything?
Yeah, so I think that my involvement and my passion about working towards combating climate change is something that kind of built up over time. I think I gradually started to see the effects of climate change on not only just the environment, but also just people's everyday lives. And I began to see how a lot of people aren't doing very much to stop it. And I think that I guess it's like a fight to build a more sustainable and equitable future for our children, for our grandchildren, is one of the biggest challenges that our generation has, and I want to be able to help in any way I can. And I think that particularly I am able to help through educating other youth and giving them, the channel to take their own individual action.
That's really cool. So I know you have a website, so how did that all start?
Yeah, so right now I'm working with the San Mateo County Office of Education and Office of Sustainability's YCA program, the Youth Climate Ambassadors program. And through that, I'm working on creating the panel series, which you mentioned earlier. And there is a website at which you can sign up and learn a little bit about the panel. Yeah.
And are the panels just people talking about, or is it a chatting thing on Zoom or something?
Yeah, so the panels will be streamed to a YouTube live video, and I will be asking panelists questions a little bit about the topic of the particular panel. And then people are free to ask questions through the YouTube live chat, and I would be able to ask many of those questions to the panelists as well.
And can anybody watch it, from little kids to adults?
Yeah, anyone is welcome and invited to join. It's particularly geared towards middle and high school students in the Bay Area, but if any adults want to join, if anyone outside of the Bay Area wants to join in and watch, they're completely welcome and invited.
That's cool. And the panelists are kids that go to your school?
So some of the panelists are high school students, but a lot of them are adults or professionals in the field. There are a lot of people working in policy in terms of climate change, and some people working in studying the effects of climate change. So it's mainly composed of adults and some teenagers.
Well, that's super cool, and I'm glad like people could watch that. Okay, well, thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course.
Cool. And I'm glad that you're starting this because climate change is a big effect on a lot of people. So I'm glad that people like you are like trying to change it and everything. So thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Hi, Crocker. Today is the 7th grade trivia night. The Blue House will be at 5 and the Gold House at 6:30. 8th grade trivia nights will be in 2 weeks.
Hi, Crocker. It's Jackson, and I have some great news about our school's reopening. Last Tuesday, October 13th, at the HCSD elementary schools, kindergarten, 2nd, and 4th graders all went back to school for the first time in 7 months. And last Thursday, October 15th, 1st, 3rd, and 5th graders all went back to school as well. After that whole rotation, they will repeat that process again, and then elementary schools will be back to in-person instruction. For Crocker, at the beginning of trimester 2, 6th grade is going back for a week, and then we have Thanksgiving break. Right after that, 7th grade goes back for a week, followed by 8th grade, and then we repeat that process again. After the whole rotation is completed, Crocker students will go back to in-person instruction in late January. I really hope this goes well, and remember to stay safe and wear a mask at all times.
So, Miss Gilchrist, are there any author's birthday today?
There is an author's birthday today, Quentin. Check this out. This is author Dan Gutman. He wrote Miss Daisy is Crazy, which you might have read when you were in elementary school. But for middle school, he's got the baseball card mysteries and the flashback 4. His books are fun and exciting and generally quick and easy reads. I think middle school kids will like him. I like him a lot.
For the book fair this year, I recommend From the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweller. This book is a favorite of mine, and it's a 162-page read. It's super fun for like a rainy day when you just need something to read and aren't looking for such a big book. I recommend this book for 4th graders and up. I know that it looks thin, but it's such a good book. Claudia knew that she could never pull off the old-fashioned kind of running away, so she decided to run not from somewhere, but to somewhere. Somewhere large, warm, comfortable, and beautiful. And that was how she and Jamie, her brother, ended up living in the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and right in the middle of a mystery that made headlines. This is such an amazing book, and it's so fun to read. I definitely recommend it.
Hi, it's Brendan, bringing your baseball news for today. Last Wednesday, the Dodgers had an exciting game, scoring 11 runs in the first inning. That is an MLB record in post-game history. Also, don't forget to tune in on this year's 2020 MLB World Series. Bye!
Hey, what's up, Crocker? It's James bringing you another NFL football segment. This week, in week 5, we had a very interesting, a couple interesting matchups. We still have some teams that are remaining undefeated, and we had a lot of upsets, but mostly the Niners are still struggling with injuries. We have a couple players getting better quicker than others, but we still have a lot of injuries, and we're still struggling to get wins.
Now the Lakers have won the championship. The NBA's main focus is on the NBA draft and NBA free agency. The Warriors have the 2nd overall pick, and some players that they might draft are James Wiseman, LaMelo Ball, and Anthony Edwards. Some great free agents are Fred VanVleet, the Toronto Raptors guard, and Montrezl Harrell, a center on the LA Clippers. The NBA draft is scheduled to be November 18th, but everything is up in the air on a crazy year like this one.
Hey Crocker, it's Alexander with your birthdays for the week. We apologize for missing birthdays last week, so we're going to make it up today. Happy belated birthday to Willa, Kingston, Xingyu, Clausen, Loris, Alexandre, Sadie, Thorson, Anya, Ellie, Evan, and Jasmine. This week, make sure to wish a happy birthday to Adnan, George, Yuki, Armin, Tad, Shelby, and Grant.
Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching. See you next Monday. Bye!